Hello everybody, welcome to Busy Lizzie's Budget. Thank you so much for clicking on my video today and deciding to spend some of your precious time supporting me and watching my video. It truly means so much to me and my family. Today we are going to be doing my true crime binder, but I'm going to warn you, I'm Lizzie and I'm Chatty, and I have a few things I want to say and a few pictures to show you before we get started and start plowing through the binder. So if you don't want to hear the chatty stuff and see the pictures, then I'll have Matt put a timestamp right here about where the actual counting of the cash starts. Okay, so first I want to just say thank you, thank you, thank you. My Etsy shop just opened a day ago, and in the past day I received 25 orders. You guys, I can't even tell you, you are so good to me. And I am just blown away. A lot of the orders are big orders, and I'm going to be really busy for the next few weeks, but I'm so excited. And it's funny, had a little bit of anxiety that my shop had been closed for too long and no one would buy anything, but I also had anxiety that I would sell too much at once. But I made sure, like I said, that I put lower quantities of things that weren't already made and longer time frames of when I have to ship them out by, even though they should be shipped out way sooner. But anyway, I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Money has been tight since the shop has been closed for so long, and you guys just totally just provided for our family. So thank you so much. And now there are a couple other things I wanted to tell you. First of all, this past weekend, my son Max, I know I've been telling you about him and how he's going to be on Quiz Bowl, how he made it onto the Quiz Bowl team he didn't make it onto the Quiz Bowl team. He was on Quiz Bowl, which is like a trivia thing in high school, but he made it onto Granite State Challenge, which is the New Hampshire, the TV show. So the first session was televised this past Sunday in Derry, New Hampshire, and Max said it was so cool being on a TV set. He said that he was only on the camera or only on TV for one round, which I said that's great. You know, who cares if you were only there for one round? But he was on TV answering questions, and his team won. He said they won. Their score was like 5 times the score of the other team. So they crushed the other team. So I do feel bad that the other team lost by so much, but Max was so happy. He came home with prizes, and he asked me if I would spend a day hanging out with him this weekend. So, of course, he wanted to hang out Sunday from like 2 in the afternoon for the rest of the night. And that's when my Etsy shop was opening, and I was creating listings and doing everything, and I was so stressed. But when your 17-and-a-half-year-old son says, I want to hang out with you, you drop everything, because that is the number one priority. So anyway, we had the best time. He wanted to go someplace that's almost an hour away, and he wanted to go to a pet store, and, you know, he wanted to look at fish and just all kinds of stuff. So we had such a good time. Oh my goodness. And when we were at the pet store, and okay, I'm sorry, I'm so excited. I gotta rein it down a little bit. Okay, I don't even know where to begin because I'm so excited. But he had been toying with the idea of him and Addie buying me a fish for my birthday. And if I got a fish, it would just be one beta, and I would just want a 5-gallon tank, nothing huge like him, but I would want this beta to have like a really nice tank, and I'd have to make room for it on my desk. But I had been toying with the idea. He said he'll do the upkeep, he'll take care of it, I just have to feed it, he'll do everything else. And I was thinking about it, and then we got to the pet store, and they just had this one beta that was beautiful. It was mostly like this rose gold pinkish, this light pinkish rose gold, but it had some hues of like blue in it, and it was just gorgeous and like silvery, and I couldn't stop thinking about it. So Max was so funny. He said, let's not decide now. Let's do all of our shopping in this plaza, and then when we're done, you know, we'll come back if you decide that you want the fish. So long story short, I got the fish. So that was Max's idea for my birthday. So that was really sweet. He said when we got home, he would put the whole tank together, do everything, condition the water. I wouldn't have to do a thing. So that was really sweet, and he did spend hours on it. And we almost got into a car accident on the way home because there was a warning that there were going to be snow squalls and barely any visibility, and we just went anyway. And we probably shouldn't have, but God kept us safe. There was at one point we were on the highway and the weather was fine, but I guess we were driving into bad weather. So we were on the highway, he was driving, and he came around the corner, and all of a sudden, coming around the corner, cars were all stopped. So he had to slam on the brakes, and it went into the, I don't know, Matt can put it up on the screen, but I forget what it's called, but where like the brakes take over and you basically, the brakes take over and it feels like someone else took control of the car, and you try to steer, but you can't, and the car goes crazy. So the car was going towards the guardrail, then it would go toward the car next to us, and I was braced for us to crash. I was holding this fish in this little plastic cup up high going, I'll protect you, don't worry. And after going back and forth, somehow we maneuvered around all the cars and the guardrail. We did not crash. It was really thanks to the grace of God, and we didn't crash. It scared Max to death, but thankfully we were safe. Maybe we were stupid because we went out in that weather, but we were safe. And it was quite the, I don't know what to call it. But anyway, I did not tell my friend Nita this, but it's because she watches all my videos and I thought it'd be more fun for her to hear it on video. But when I saw this fish, I just thought of Nita. The fish itself is totally her color scheme. And I decided, because I was going to put this in my office, that I wanted the fish to be, you know what, Matt, go ahead and put the picture on the screen right now, please, of the fish in the cup, because you can kind of really see what it looks like. You can't really see the blues from the picture, but anyway. So when I saw this fish, I said, I want my fish tank to be kind of like Nita's color scheme because it would match the fish. So we'll get some rocks that are gray, light pink, white, and stuff like that. And let's make this kind of like a feminine looking tank and just sophisticated, and it'll look nice on my desk. So that's what I did. So I will go ahead and put another picture right now up on the screen of the tank all finished. Please don't anyone come at me because I did the best I could. I'm not a fish guru, and it's just one beta in there, but I'm telling you, it ended up costing me over $200. Max convinced me to get live plants, live moss balls. We have water conditioner we put in there every day. There's the light, the filter, the heater. Max checks the temperature all the time. We're doing the best we can. But anyway, I'm so excited about this fish, and it just makes me smile and think of Nita, and it makes me think of Max, and what a fun day we had. So that's the whole, we call it a Lizzy story when it's a really long story. That was the whole Lizzy story about the fish. And that is mainly all I'm going to tell you about the weekend. Today is Tuesday morning. Addie's feeling much better. Thank you guys so much for praying for her. She's at school. I asked you guys to pray for me. That is everything I needed prayer for, is 110% better. I am just so thankful. And what else? Let me go ahead and get this money ready to count. But, oh, I was going to say we have another snowstorm. So school is getting dismissed at 11:15 today for the high school. And Max has my car. He took himself and Addie to school. So he has my Subaru. So I just have my BMW. And Matt said it would not make it out of the driveway. There's ice. There's all kinds of stuff. He said it would take off the bumper of my car. So my kid's father graciously offered to let me drive his truck to do any errands I needed to do this morning. But instead, I said, I know he's not a big fan of people driving his truck and moving everything. And I could walk across the street and jump in it. But anyway, I said, how about the kids are going to be with him this afternoon. So I said, how about, instead of me driving your truck, how about you tell Max and Addie that they have to do my post office run because I have some orders ready to ship from yesterday. And I said, they will definitely not complain if you ask them to do it. And so he said, oh, sure, no problem. And then Matt said he would give me the money for today's video because he had gotten a Christmas bonus. Well, maybe he meant lend it. I don't know. But anyway, the point is he had some $50 at home, enough for this video. And then I have enough binders that I was able to make change. So I'm so thankful. I don't have to leave the house. You can see I'm still in pajamas, and having a cozy day in a nice clean office. I'm going to film this video and then I am going to crank out orders. I have some stuff I need to make and I'm just so thankful for you all. And I'm just so happy and so grateful and blessed for everything in my life. So let's go ahead, count this money. And while I don't want to forget this. So right now, let me have Matt put up a picture on the screen of a scary looking Diego, since after all, this is the true crime series. So you just saw one picture, and then if I have another one, I will put another one up right after that. But I hope you enjoyed that, and let's go ahead and let's start counting this money. So we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 5, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100, which would be 200, and then 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 250. So I'm so thankful we're going to have the whole $250 to stuff today. And a few of you asked me, and I haven't gotten to all the comments yet, so a few of you asked me when my birthday is, or if you're new here, my birthday is the 18th, so it's Thursday, and I'm turning 42. Okay, so before we start the true crime, you guys, I totally forgot that I was going to show you a picture of my desk after I cleaned it off. I totally redid some stuff on my desk. Okay, I'm going to have Matt change the timestamp because for those of you who just wanted to get to the stuffing, it's not starting yet. So I have a couple things on my desk, a couple pictures of my desk after it's all cleaned off and I redid it. So before I show you those pictures though, I just want to point out a couple things. This beautiful heart dish was gifted to me by my friend Donna Marie. This was one of the many gifts she gave me, and it's a little bit big for the screen to leave on the screen with dice and stuff. So I put a lot of, this is candy money. I like to put a lot of candy as freebies in my orders. So that's up here on this shelf. And then Lizzy from Boy Mom Loves to Save had given me this Christmas ornament of this chicken nugget. And it said, I think it said awesome sauce on it, but anyway, Addie took out the ornament part, and this was metal, and she cut it off and she painted the ranch a buffalo color because I hate ranch and I love buffalo. She ended up repainting the bottom of this, and I do have this up on my desk on my shelf. I'm going to put it back because it makes me think of Lizzy and smile, and I love reminders of my friends. So I ended up reorganizing my desk with all of my supplies, and then the pottery dish Max had given me for Christmas. I have freebie little tiny Tic Tacs in here, so I was able to utilize my gifts. And I have some of my orders and stuff, that my items that are already made up on the top shelf of my desk. And you guys pay special attention because I will no longer lose my penny challenge or my charge up challenge, because I put them on rings that are my channel color and attach them where my metal boom arm is attached to the wall. And I had that beautiful Ranger piece of artwork from Tony Leland hanging down. I decided to hang those two challenges down from there so I would never lose them. So let's roll the pictures now. I think there's about 3, so you can just see those and how it turned out. I'm so happy with how it turned out. And now that I don't have any paperwork on my desk, hopefully my desk will stay clean. And now I think that was everything I was going to tell you. So Matt, please put this timestamp in the earlier spot where you already probably put another one. Okay, so we're going to start with my Let's Get Personal challenge. We're doing this on Wednesdays. We're almost done actually. And I don't think any of you would have noticed this, but I've been having a hard time scratching things on my videos because I lost my new scratcher and I only had my old one. And today I figured out where it was. I figured out it was probably in with all of my markers because when I put it in with them, it's shorter and it falls down. So I finally, now that my whole office is clean again, I thought to look there, and sure enough, it was down in there. So now I have my new scratcher that works awesome from Erica Black and Blue. So Scratching should be faster, easier, and less on my wrists, which are getting sore. So we're going to go ahead and let's see. We are at this page, and it is, if you've ever held a live snake. My answer would be no, 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 and never. I will gladly pay $7. And honestly, I get the heebie-jeebies when I just look at a snake, so I try my best to never even look at one. So anyway, it's just how my body's wired, and yes, and if my kids ever wanted to have a pet snake, it wouldn't even be an option. I'll do anything for them, but no snakes. Okay, so we owe $7 for that one. And then on the back of this, it says, if you've ever dined and ditched. And absolutely not. I would never do that. So not only is that stealing, but, you know, I'm the person who, if I spend $30 at a restaurant, I leave 50. If I spend 20, I might leave 50. I was always brought up to take care of your servers. So, okay. So we're just going to do that one page today. So we owe 7 plus 9, which is 16. So 10, 15, and 16. So we'll throw that in here, and then let's get to the true crime, because that's probably why some of you are here, just for the true crime. And we'll do this again next Wednesday. So I'm going to get my binder out, and I wanted to give you guys a nice close-up shot because of some of the challenges. So I'm going to kind of move a few things, but I want to make sure you can see the money and see how much I have left. And we're going to go ahead and start with, we would normally start with our C-Bucks, but I'll be honest with you, I have not found any C-Bucks this week. So we put in a ton last week. I have 0 to add this week. So that's going to bring us to our first challenge. And this challenge was created and gifted to me by Madeline at Madeline Budgets. It is a challenge. My stalker is my bestie. I'm Erica's stalker / creeper / bestie. So Madeline designed this super fun challenge. There's me, Erica, Diego, and I already lost my scratcher again. Wow, I'm so good at that, you guys. Okay, I put it in my mug. I'm telling you, because it's shorter, it disappears. Okay, so we're only scratching one on this every week because I want this to last as long as possible. I'm going to scratch the one on my back. So let me do that. Ooh, okay. It's only a $75 challenge, and there are a lot of circles, but apparently I'm getting the big ones, the 11, 10, and 8. Probably because Madeline just thinks she loves me so much and thinks, you know, I'm worth $10, and it makes sense. Diego's worth 11. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, so we're going to add a 10 to this today. And I did mail this to Erica, so she's probably going to start doing it on her channel soon. So she's linked in the description box, and I have everyone linked in order. So hopefully that helps you find people easily, or challenges easily. So this next one is from SallyBeesEssentials, and I'm just going to be moving the binder today. And if you're wondering why this blood splattered wrapping paper background isn't on here, even though a lot of you said you liked it, it's because Matt took it off, and I think he didn't realize I wanted to reuse it, and he just kind of tore it off, and I had taped it so much that it got ruined. So instead, we're just going to use that for the thumbnails, and that will save Matt time since he has a busy work week at the beginning of the week. Okay, so this is Blood and Money, and each footprint is $10. So let's do another 2 today. I hate to break up the pair but that's okay. So we're gonna add $20 to this. So we should have a decent amount. We have $70. Okay, so that's correct. And yeah, we have a good amount in there. So let's keep going. Oh, you guys, look what's next. Who done it? Okay. Oh, you know what? I was so excited to start this binder. We have to pause for a second. I forgot the challenge from Life with Bobby. We need to do that. So let me get out the evidence bag and let's see what we're doing today. So let me take the cards out, and we're using these little envelopes, this little challenge from Bobby. And we're just going to grab this top one. So I don't know if you guys, if you are true crime fans, true crime junkies, if you've heard of these men, I don't know who they are, but I'll give you a quick look at it in case you're interested. And there you go. So we have to keep the card. Oh, it has a 17 on it. Okay, so we owe 17 today. So these cards did not come with the challenge. I kind of made this into my own challenge because I wanted to include Life with Bobby's stickers and envelopes. I put on this little Miss sticker that says True Crime Junkie. Okay, so anyway, we're going to add 17 to this little envelope. I love how it's holographic because it looks shiny. And then we're stapling right here so that it doesn't fall out. And then if you look in the evidence bag, let's check out the evidence. You can see basically every week I'm just dropping those in there, and then this goes back in my safe. So that is going to be all set for this week. I almost forgot that again, so I'm glad I just remembered. So now let's go back to Erica's Who Done It. So this is Erica Budgets, and if you don't know, we are doing a kind of like a challenge type thing where we're having a contest. Right now she's in the lead, but we won't know until after this video who's really in the lead. So she created this challenge for me, and we're trying to see who ends this challenge with the most money. So I need to get my cards. I have True Crime playing cards. I have shuffled them so much before this video, and so that they can be as shuffled as possible. But again, I'll do it once in front of you guys so she knows I'm not cheating. And if I win, she has to end one of her videos with an I owe you. And if you know her, that's really a good punishment, and that's going to be hard for her. If you don't know her, trust me, it's like her worst nightmare. It's like me touching a snake, or me looking at a snake is like her having an I owe you. So I know I don't have to turn it over because I remember how to play the game. And it's so funny because I usually film these videos on Tuesday morning, and Tuesday morning before I film them, I have my coffee and I watch her Tuesday video where I see what she ended up with. So I believe I wrote it down in my phone, which I'm using to film right now, but I believe she ended at like 93 today or something. I don't know. So we'll have to see. She's smoking me right now, but I guess we don't know for sure until the end of this video, because this will be both of our third time doing this. So, all right, I'm going to stop talking. So we need to flip until we get a face card to see who the culprit is. So let's keep flipping. And okay, we got a queen. So the queen is the culprit, and I'll write it in here. And now we need to see what floor the crime was committed on. So, oh, I got an 8. I think she did too. Okay, this is good. This is good. The problem is going to be this next number. This needs to be a high number for me to have a chance. Oh my gosh, what is it? I don't even know what this is, but it could be a really high number. Let me see. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Let's see. We're doing high income. So face cards are 15. A joker's 20. Number cards face value. Okay. I don't want to cheat, so I just want to make sure I'm going to get 15 for that. You know, I don't know, you guys, but it looks like I'm going to get 15 for that. So Eric, I'm not trying to cheat. So if I did that wrong, tell me. Let me know, and I'll fix, and next week I will correct that, but I'm pretty sure that's 15. So, okay. And so we need to scratch. Oh, so it would happen on the eighth floor, and then 15 years were served for the crime. So let's figure out what the weapon is. And I watched her video a little while ago. I already forget what the weapon was and how much it was. So let's see. Okay. It looks like a wrench, and it's $3. So you guys, we might be neck and neck now since she was ahead of me last week, and I don't know, this could make things really close. So let's see. Ooh, if you heard that loud noise, Diego must be running around with a bone. Okay, so we get to add these up now. So it would be 15 for the beginning face card, plus 15 is 30, plus 8 is 38, plus 3, that would be 41, right? 41, 15, 30, 38, 38. Yes, 41, I believe. So 20, 40, and 1. Okay, that just scared me half to death. I told you there was a loud noise that I thought was Diego, but I thought it was really loud. Addie just walked into my office door. Oh my goodness. Did you get out of school earlier than you were supposed to?
And I skipped lunch because I could.
And she skipped lunch. Okay, they let you?
Yeah.
Even though you're a freshman?
Well, it doesn't matter. As long as you can, like, walk home, right home, doesn't matter.
You can just leave during lunch?
It's the last thing that happens in the day.
Normally, can you, though, during lunch?
Well, no, because it's because we had shortened day, so the last thing was lunch and then buses.
Okay.
So I didn't need a bus, so.
You guys, I have to give, the kids are going to take my orders to the post office, so I'll be right back. I need to find the bag for them. Wow, I guess they were just able to leave early. They sent the kids home earlier because the weather's getting pretty bad. Okay, so I don't even know where we were at. I don't even know what we were doing. That really scared me. Okay, 41. So I think we're done with this game for today, and we're adding the 41. I'll put this away and clean it up later so you guys don't have to wait while I do that. And let's see how much we have. So I wish I knew how much Erica had. I'll have Matt put it up on the screen right here so you know. I don't know right now if I'm winning or not, but you'll know, okay? So 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 91, 2, 3, 4, 95. Okay, I can't remember if she had 93 or 95. So you guys will know right now how close we are, but we are pretty, I think we're neck and neck. So, okay, this is so much fun. I'm so excited. So, oh my goodness, she came up with such a great game. Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys, this morning she announced what my punishment would be if I lose. If I lose, Matt has to do another man hands video. And she said if it's okay with him, but I'm sure I can make it okay with him. So anyway. All right, so that's fun. Let's move along. This next challenge, I was going to say these next challenges are from Ellie at Ellie on Earth, and we are doing Mr. Sherlock Holmes puppy, and we are doing this dog. I broke a lot of hearts. Okay, so let's finish these both today. Let me make sure you can see them. It's funny. It's harder for me to see what's in frame because there's more light from the fish tank that I'm not used to, so I'm going to go ahead and these are tiny, so Matt doesn't need to fast forward. I'll just scratch with you guys. So we have 5 plus, let's see, plus 6. So that's 11. And then 11 plus 4 is 15. Okay, so let's keep going. 15 plus 4 is 19. And then 19 plus 5 is 24. Sorry if I'm shaking the table. I'm cleaning some of these up too. Okay, 24. And then the last one is 5. So I believe we owe 29 total. And, oh, hold on one sec. Let me get the money. Actually, let's put one back and take 30. So 10, 20, and 30. Okay. So now I will brush these off. I was just going to say we finished our first challenges for the true crime series. And we did, but we can't take the money out because we have 2 more in this envelope. So, but we did finish our first 2 challenges. Look how cute those are. Maybe we'll use this as a thumbnail. But let's see. Let me put some money out then in case we do use this as a thumbnail. Those are so cute. Okay, Ellie is just so creative. So these 2 are finished, and I will tell you how much money we have between the 2 of them. Oh, well, let's see. We should have 100 because they're 50 and 50. So 10, 20, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 90, 91, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. Okay, so we did count those correctly. And now we will put them back. Oops. We'll put them back in here in the back. And then next week we'll start these 2. So that'll be fun. Okay. So let's see what is next. Okay. Now we have a challenge from, wait a second. Oh, okay. Yes, it is. It's from Emily Rose Loves Budgets. And I thought it said something else. And so we're working on this first crime scene one. And these are pretty skinny, so I'll just put it right there and get my yellow marker. Okay, so you guys, we're going to be really boring, and we're just going to keep going strong with doing 3. But instead of doing a row, I'll do a column. So for those of you who don't like things in order, you're welcome. Okay, I just realized that I was so caught off guard by Addie popping in my room before my office before she was even supposed to be let out of school that I forgot to ask her to check my P.O. box. So if I do happen to have packages and they recognize her, and they will, and remember that I have a package, they would hand it to her. But if you guys have sent me mail and I haven't gotten it yet, I'm sorry. Okay, so we have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we'll put back a 1 and take a 10. And we will be done with that one for today. All right. Okay, so the next one is from Snider Co. And Bria has a true crime series on her channel, so go check that out. And let's see what we're doing today. Let's scratch at least one. Let me see what it is, and I will be right back. Okay, it is only a 3, but I'm gonna, even though it's only a 3, I'm not gonna scratch another one because I don't want to finish her challenge. I want to be able to shout her out every week and make this one last as long as I can because I really love it. Okay, and because she really loves true crime too, and she's such a huge supporter of mine. So, okay, so we got a 3, I added the 3, and now we are gonna move on to Survive the Night by Sincerely Roxy Designs. That is a game, so I'm going to move this over and we'll go ahead and take out the game board. Someday when I have a camera, I can, you know, zoom in and stuff, but I'm still using my cell phone. And for this one, I'm going to get my blood speckled die out to use and my red marker. And I'm also going to grab one of these little things that say where we left off, because we're going to make it around the board this time. Okay. Let's see. How do these work? Okay, there we go. Now it's all set. Okay. So we left off there. So let me go ahead and roll. I'm just going to roll right on this game board. We got a 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got the knife. And let's see how much we owe. The knife is 5. And can you see that? Yes. Okay. So with the knife, we don't have to go. I think with the, let's see. Do we have to go again? I need to read it again. If you land on the knife, they've caught up to you. You need to pay the penalty and roll again. Okay. So we do have to roll again. Okay. So we owe 5 and I put the 5 down there. Okay. So 2. So now we're on the shoes. So with the shoes, we owe 10, but we're allowed to stop. So we'll add 10 more. I'm going to stop because I'm down to 5s and 1s, so I'm getting a little nervous. So we'll just stop there for today. We do have quite a bit left, but this is such a fun game and I love it. So, all right, so we'll put those in there and wait for it. Oh, I just moved the whole table trying to grab this on the floor without getting up. Yes, I throw stuff on the floor and I'm done, so it's out of the way. I forgot we were going to put where we ended, and ooh, did we end there? Okay, we were on the knife and we got a 2. So we ended here. Okay, I'm going to put it right on the square so there's no question about it. Okay, now I can toss it back on the floor. Okay, so put the money away and see what is next. Okay, so now we have Stuff and Budget, the Etsy ransom. Save $1 for each letter. So you're welcome to read this while I am getting the markers out, but we've been adding pretty much $5 each week, and I'm going to do that again. And eventually sometime we'll do more, but I'm going to go ahead and grab, I have some markers all set to go, and they are these 5. And so I'm going to go and color in 5 letters, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so we're done coloring that in, and we owe $5. I'm going to put in a 5. Eventually we'll have to put more than 5 in a video, but that's all right. So I love how colorful it is. So this next one is from Balance and Budget. It is a scratch off and so cute. And let's go ahead and see, how many do we have left? Oh, we have a bunch. Okay, I need to just scratch one. Okay, so let's scratch this one right here where it says Murder Mysteries with the blood. And it's a 5. Okay, so we'll put a 5 in there. And maybe I should put some 1s since I don't want one envelope at the end to get a ton of 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I don't know what the total of this one is, so it'll be surprised when it's done. But this is another one of my favorites. Okay, so Money Monster Mash. And this is by an Etsy shop called TheSelkiesSavings. I have a few challenges from them and I just love them. And for this Monster Mash one, we're rolling the die and then we are going to, okay, Diego's barking because the kids are home now. And we're gonna roll to see what color we're gonna do. We're doing orange today. And normally I roll to see how many times we're gonna do it. But today I'm worried about running out of money and not finishing the challenges. So let's do, let's do 2. That's a decent amount. And they're 5s, they're the biggest number. So let's just do 2 and we'll call it a day. So we'll do a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. So moving along, we have Hands and Bands, Murder Mystery Emergency Room, and hi, Addie. Did you happen to check my mail? I know I didn't give you the key, but it's okay. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Just put everything on the floor. Yeah. Thank you. Bye-bye. Are you and Max staying here? Or are you going to Dad's? Or you're both here? Okay. Thank you. Okay, so the kids are, Max is working and he works 25 minutes away north from here. So I'm not even going to think about it or I'm going to be too nervous about him driving. So, but he doesn't have to go into work until like, I think 3:30. So, okay. So day 1 clues we finished. So today we're going to do some day 2 clues. We'll go and get moving on this video or get moving on this. Okay. So for day 2 clues, let's get out our tracker because we need to pay for the clues. And let's see, for day 2 clues, there's 5. How many are there? Ooh, so there's 15, 10, 5, 5, 5. So let's split this in half. So 15, 15, 5, 5. So let's take these 2 clues and I'm wondering, I can't remember, what did I do to know that I already paid for the certain clue? Did I write something on it or? I don't know what I did, you guys, but anyway, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to check these off just because next week I don't want to forget which ones. So a 15 and a 5. I'm going to color in a 15 and a 5 and I will be right back. Okay, comment down below and tell me. I'm really curious. Have any of you ever been to like a murder mystery dinner or done like a murder mystery game? Because I've heard that that's a thing and I'm just curious. So we owe 20. Let me pay that before I forget. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And I'll read you the clues real quick. And okay, here's the money. That's a prop money bill. And let's see, we'll put the 1s down here, 5s in here, and let me read you the clues. Actually, I'll put them up here so you can see them. I'll try to keep it still. The nurses' car keys are found. You search the parking lot and find their vehicle. It's registered to Robert Blair. You're able to view the nurse's body. You recognize the face from the security footage. So those are our 2 clues, and I'll put them in the back here. And then we'll be good for today. Okay. So let me just put this all back in there. I just like to have that in the front. And we just have a few more to scratch, I believe, and then we'll be all done. So hang in there with me if you're still here. This next one's from my friend Mandy at Mandy's Budgeting Journey. Mandy's budgeting items on, wait for it, Etsy. Yep. Don't ask me. Okay. So on this one today, let's go ahead and let me scratch one and see what we get. Okay, we got a 4, and I'm going to just do the 4 today. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we will move along. Our next one is from Spooky Budgets. And okay, we just have 2 left. Okay, that's good for me to know. And we're scratching a bunch on these because we have a whole nother challenge with a bunch of scratches from her. So let's actually finish this one today. Hopefully it doesn't rob me, but we'll see. So we have, let me do it with you guys so I can count again. So we have 7. So 7 plus 8. Oh boy. Wow, we're already at 15. Okay, 15 plus 6 is 21. Wow. And then 21 plus 5 is 26. So, oh my, $26. I hope I have it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26. Okay, so good. We still have enough for the last challenge. But that is our 3rd challenge that we have finished. But again, since we have a second one, we're not gonna, we'll just put that in the back and we will, no. Oh, were we supposed to count the money on that one? Let me see. Did it say how much it was for? It didn't, but let's see, because I'm curious how much it was for. So 10, 15, 20, who's the star note? 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 46, 7, 8, 9, 50. Okay, so $50. So that probably, I probably did that correctly since it's an even number. So we are going to finish off with Lemon Ivy and one of these beautiful challenges. These tend to be larger numbers, so we might have an IOU. I'm not sure. Let's go ahead just so you guys know how much money I have left. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we have $15. We got a 14 last time. So let's see what happens. Okay, I got an 8. So what are we going to do? So 5, 6, 7, 8. So that we owe that. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 7 left. Tell me what to do, you guys. Do I scratch? Do I put it in charge up? Do I put it in Faithie's book? Okay, let me listen for a second. Okay, I heard the majority of you say scratch again. And yeah, I'm not Erica. So I'm going to go ahead and scratch one more. We have 7. Let's hope it's under. Okay, see you in a sec. Okay. You guys, it's a 6. That's great. Oh my goodness. What were the chances? So, oops. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we have 1 left over. So let's put this in here. That was so lucky. So in my very last video, if you do watch all my videos and you're up to date on them, I did accidentally put my last dollar that was supposed to be in Save to Give. I accidentally put it in the challenge. So off camera, I rectified that. I colored one in on the Charge Up challenge and I took one out of that last envelope I had done. And that's all set, just so you know. And now I have my Charge Up one ready to go. I love this. It just works out so well. And it's, I just punched out this one right here and I put the ring in here and it just works out perfectly. I can hang it up. I'll never lose it. And so we're going to add the last one to the Charge Up challenge. And let me color one in real quick. And that is it today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I just thank you all so much for being here. And if you watched to the end, then I've already held you up long enough. So I'm just going to say, I hope that everyone is having a great week. I really, truly love you guys. Think about you all the time, care about you. And I will see you soon. Bye.